the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I get the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, Vice Q-Tip, Ali Shaheed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed more dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information.
A new
take the first, you keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Hey, crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Within the clouds, or down below. All I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get out. So get out. So get out.
You spin my head right round, right around when you go down, when you go down.
Hey, walk out the house with my swagger, hop in that window, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious, I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on, unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night, cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot, cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the vow. hands. I got rubber bands, my paper planes making a dance. Yes, I'm like that's part of my rebuilding castles that's made out of. She's amazing, fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. Spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down now.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. Yeah, I'm spending my money. I'm out of control. Somebody help me. She taking my bankroll, but I'm king of the club, and I'm wearing a crown. Popping these bottles, watching they go home.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
Yeah. Huh. I've been dealing, billing, shading skin till I make my way up.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, a good one in store here between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Rams. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And here we go from LA. And Torrey Jackson now to return it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Kirk comes in motion right. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Hit right away with a loose ball. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on third down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive. You got to find a way to execute.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. That's caught. This is Kirk. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on fourth down and gets them the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. To the air again. Purdy. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy. And this one does not go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. I got to imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock. But cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Chiefs territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 22. And it brings up an L.A. first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Running in the red zone. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Nix to throw again. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Now the offense and Nix coming to the line and looking to tack on 2 more. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Defense had a chance to plan, now defending this 2-point try.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Once more, it's Nix. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Jackson now to return it. Jukes away from one. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. Fits it through the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he's across midfield into Rams territory. That's the end of our opening quarter. Our score, 6-0. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Now Purdy. Hauled in. Again, it's Bowers. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
To throw again, it's Purdy. He's got it, complete to Bryant. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Pass caught 9-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Looking inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun is Purdy. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short. First down.
Here we go, 4th and goal inside the 1. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. But defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line. Man, were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
From his end zone, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Rams, with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Nix. This gets up past the 20. And he's going to have them up to that 23. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. Play action with Nix. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Nix off the play action. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Now the offense and Knicks coming to the line and looking to tack on 2 more. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he brings it in, so the decision to go for 2 looks like a good one. They've got a 14-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Jackson now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Purdy on first down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down. Purdy throwing here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, Purdy. Got a man over the middle, it's Bowers. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that's separation.
And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get their first points of this game just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
PAT effort coming up. No problems on the extra point there. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Throwing here just before halftime. Short pass brought in. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Forcing it to the slant, it's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Phillips. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
First down, Purdy to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. We'll cobble together a yard there. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's on target to Moore. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it off. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Ooh, puts some air under this one. Right side. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams parlay the interception into points. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those alignments. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. He throws a bullet to the center. Big gain downfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
This one's caught. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And that one very short, only getting to the 27. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Nix from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. The Rams lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now the offense and Knicks coming to the line and looking to tack on 2 more. Back to throw. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. A handoff to Tracy. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Offense in a hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Tracy once more. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Looking quickly here. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. Offense up to the line fast. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Purdy on the play action. Catch is made by Elijah Mitchell. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw, Purdy. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he stops, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Carried by Spears to start the drive. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. Reaches the 30. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now the offense and Knicks coming to the line and looking to tack on 2 more.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, he's got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Rams are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Knicks off the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Play action with Knicks. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They fake the handoff. Now Knicks. This is cut downfield by Rice. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. And he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Next to throw again. Setting up the running back screen. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
They steal the frequency on those opposing headsets. Somebody reading lips or steal a signal from the opposing sideline, Kate, because somehow this defense knew what was coming. They broke on that screen. It was incredible. What a stop.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him a few that time, but they'll need twice that to find the end zone here on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams making a 3-score game in the 4th. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's incomplete left side. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Purdy to throw it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jalen Petrie.